In most African settings, parents see children's upbringing as an investment with expectations to get reward at old age. In this special report, Clearview's Imefonukon takes a look at the factors leading to this growing issue as she seeks answers on the appropriate time the child should take responsibility for the parent's welfare. Recently, in Akpama community in Akure South local government area of Ondo State, a 75-year-old grandmother was accused of setting her son, his wife, and their two children ablaze. The grandmother reportedly attributed her action to the fact that the victims were allegedly starving her. But in different clans of the world, people live according to their own cultural norms and values. While some people send their aging parents to a nursing home, others take the responsibility upon themselves. To this end, Clearview News sought to know the right time for children to take charge of their parents' welfare.
I think and I believe the moment I am done with university and I start doing something for myself, I should be able to take care of my parents, regardless if they still take care of me, because they still take care of me. No matter how old they get, they still take care of me.
Things have changed recently where even at the age of 18, a person cannot gain sufficient employment to take care of themselves. So what we're seeing, the reality is that parents have to support their children for even longer until the child is able to get his own business or employment that he can use to take care of himself.
The moment I start having something doing, I think I can start taking care of my parents, because you don't expect them after they've trained you, and you still expect them to still keep struggling. So the moment I start having something doing after school, I think it's necessary I start taking care of my parents.
By 70 years, like a mother or maybe father, parents, by that time you will not be able to do work like the way you are doing before. So by that time, your children supposed to be taking care of you.
I believe that at the age of 27, I should be able to take care of them. They should rest.
Even if you finish your studies now, for you to even see job to start taking care of your loved ones is an issue. But ideal, maybe I would just say when you are done with your university and you secure a very good job, you should start taking care of your parents. But the situation now is not like that again, because you continue to depend on them till you depend no more. But we are not praying for that.
But if from the background, if your parent can now sponsor you to school, at least when you graduate, immediately you get work, then you help your parents.
Some respondents are of the opinion that parents should understand the plight of their children, especially in a struggling society like ours.
Maybe when you're 70, your child might not really have something doing at that moment. Yeah, every child's supposed to have started taking care of their parent by that age, 70, right? But if nothing, the situation in the country presently, so many graduates are out there doing nothing. So if it's in that situation, there's nothing the child can do, and of which the parents should understand. All they need is prayer for things to change.
It depends on the background, the financial background that your family are coming from. There are people who are financially buoyant, and till they leave this world, you don't have anything to give them. You get my point. But our prayer is that let us get something to start taking care of our parents so that we attract God's blessing and their blessings too.
If the foundation is not laid the way it is, a child cannot do otherwise. That's why you see some, children, some of them goes astray because of lack of home training.
I think what needs to change is, I would say, the mindset. Because no matter how much someone goes to school, the only thing you can do with the school certificate is to look for a job. Now, if those jobs are taken, then it means you are stuck. You've spent 4 years, you have the certificate, and you can't make a living with it. So what I'll encourage is skills. If people can make skills or develop skills that they can use to fend for themselves.
This brings to questions on how this generation plan to care for their aging parents. Imefonukun reporting for Clearview News.